For Christ's sake, Rydian. We can't sell that. The craftsmanship is... To be perfectly honest, I don't even know if I can call that craftsmanship. This sword is... Oh. I wasn't expecting you. Sorry, I was just... Well, my protege is... Well, he's not exactly putting forth his best efforts today, is he? Get back to work. Anyways, did you perhaps have another commission for the Duke? I'd be more than willing. No? Well then, if you don't mind me being quite frank, why are you here? I mean... of course, I enjoy having you around. You're a lovely character. Always seems to brighten the day, but we are a bit busy, so perhaps if you could come back later. Oh. Well, in that case, stay as long as you like. Of course, we always could use a helping hand around here. You did so much to help the last time you were around. I'd love to keep you on, but I'm afraid we can't really pay you. I know you're a man of high status to begin with, but it just doesn't seem like, well, the people from your area to just help those in need. No offense. Simply a meal. Good. My sister Bianca is whipping up a stew as we speak. But we won't eat until after the work is done, of course. We should get around to it then, shouldn't we? The commission isn't quite as large this time. Yes. We've put forth almost everything we can towards the war effort, but a general in the army recently commissioned a sword for a friend. Yes. Here, let me pull out the sketch. Do you see? It's gorgeous, isn't it? If I do say so myself, I'm incredibly proud to be working on such a commission. Look. This hefty bag of gold is for it. For a single sword, I can't say I've ever been paid this much. However, as you can see here on the sketch, it's quite detailed. Engravings on almost every surface. There's a bit of writing here too. Latin, I think. It matters not. But I'd be more than delighted for you to help me. Of course, only me being the master of this forge can work on it, but there are still some things you could help me out with. Yes. And the stones. I believe they're sapphires. That could be perhaps what the extra gold is for. But not that much extra gold. Anyways, I can't complain, though we will have to run to the market later. I hope you don't mind. Of course, I'd be more than happy to let you accompany me. Yes. Oh, you do? You know a place where we can get these sapphires? Carved like this. They're in this... triangular shape. I'll have to make certain things so they fit. Sorry. Just thinking aloud. This is the most detailed sword I've probably ever done. Or will do. Well, I suppose we should get started. Ridian, keep the forge hot. I'll need to make my very own sketch of how I want to do this. The sketch that they provided is simply what they want the outcome to be, but I need something more detailed. A plan of execution, what I want to be engraved on the hilt and things like that. The blade itself. Correct. And they want the sapphires in this part of the sword. This could take weeks. But we need only do a few preparations for today. Yes, of course. Well, I'm glad for you coming around to help anyways. Maybe if you have more free time, you could, I don't know, stick around to see the finished product. As I said, it will take a few weeks to finish, but I don't doubt you have enough free time. I know how long it takes for you to get here from where you live. And you're telling me you don't have any free time, but you are willing to come here to see me. No. Something's up. Tell me. You have to be here on work. No one would just travel 2 weeks on horseback to come see me. Oh, come on. Spit it out. You want me to make something for you, don't you? I can see it in your eyes. Well then, honestly, why did you come here? No one would travel that far just to help in a forge and not even get paid. It doesn't make sense. What are you up to? You can tell me. We've been friends for a while, haven't we? Me? I'm sorry. If you're trying to make a joke, I'm not exactly understanding. You came to see me. It's not a very funny joke. What do you mean you're not joking? Right, because you travelled so far just to see me and no other reason? But why? I still don't understand. Do you... Oh. I see. Yes, Ridian, everything's alright. Perhaps we should, Here, just follow me this way. So, what were you saying? What do you mean? I don't quite understand where you're meaning to go with this. So, you do? Have feelings for me, I mean. But you live so far away. We've only met a few times, and only worked around the forge. Beautiful. I don't think anyone's ever called me that before. Well, I mean, sure, I work around so many men in the forge, but I'm the boss, so it's not like they're constantly trying to take me out or anything. I guess I don't exactly receive that type of attention. So, forgive me if I don't know how to reciprocate properly. How long have you felt this way? Oh. Well then, I suppose it does make sense. You wanting to help the Forge. Because you want to help me. Well, I can say without a doubt you certainly are a kind person. Working here is extremely hard. Takes lots of physical effort and a strong mind to work in the heat like this. And the fact that you did it all for me. Hours, days, every time you visited. Even though you were here on business, you denied your obligations to work here for me. You truly are kind. Yes, I can say that without a doubt. I don't know if I can say the words you want to hear, though. I could never leave this place. I've worked my entire life to take over my father's business and, well, I could not just abandon it all. And I could certainly not ask you to abandon everything you have where you are, either. And so for those reasons, I don't know what to say. Don't say that. I know how passionate you are about your work. Simply from listening to you. You don't have to tell me. I can see it on your face. And I know that you feel the same way about what you do as I feel about what I do. Because it's what we've dreamed of. For however long we dreamed of it. Since we were a kid. A teen. It matters not. We're doing what we love. And I can't abandon what I have here. Of course. You're welcome at the Forge any time. I love having you around. It's a constant refresher. Wait. Where are you going? Of course I don't want you to leave. Weren't you listening to anything I just said? I love having you around. It may not be exactly what you wanted to hear, but for now it'll have to do, okay? Yeah. Anyways, you still have to run to the market with me. And show me that place you were talking about. Maybe we could even go grab a few drinks after. And as I said, my sister Bianca is making stew. It's your favorite. Rydian ran a supply run this morning, and he said he saw you coming into town, so... Well, I made some preparations. What, you don't like it? I expected you to be more happy than you are now. So why do you have that sad look on your face? There we are. There's a smile. Well, there's still plenty of work that needs to be done here. So, why don't you and I go head off to the marketplace now? Yes, of course. We can leave whenever you're ready. Now? Good. I was hoping you'd say that. I just need to grab a few things. And I'll meet you in front of the shop. How does that sound? Good. Make sure and thank Bianca. She worked really hard to make that for you, you know.